Dear students, welcome back. So today I am explaining you about problem number 6, that is illustration number 6 under stores ledger account. But before starting or before understanding the sixth problem, so there are few adjustment, additional adjustment, because we have learned whatever the 5 problems which we have learned till now, that is all basic problems. So if there is an adjustment which has been given, like return to stores, that means, see, as a store manager or the store in charge, I have issued 500 units on a specified date to some particular department. So department might, because they might not like the material, or they are not happy with the quality of the material, or the material it is already there with them, so that they might send us back that particular material. So materials will be sent back to stores. So when material sent back to stores, how we are going to treat, or on what rate we are going to receive it back from the department. So that you have to understand very carefully. Clear? So that is why it is very important for you to know about pricing of returns or returns to stores. So it is very important to understand returns to store or pricing of returns. So under this, material return in original condition may be valued by any one of the following 2 methods. That means what? There are 2 methods of valuing the returns material to the stores. So number 1, at the same price at which it was issued. So this price is ascertained from the original material requisition note. So we always used to read like MRN under issue column. So what is that? MRN stands for material requisition note. So if that note number has been given in the along with the returns, so it is very easy for us to trace that return. So by looking into material requisition note, so we can identify on which date we have issued, and we can identify easily which price it has been issued. So at that price only we will receive back through receipts column. Clear? So if there is a returns, that should be received back from the receipts column. Okay. So point B, which clearly says at the current price of issue, the returned material is priced at the rate at which any MRN placed on that date would have been priced. See, very simple thing. If the price MRN number is given, yes, we are going to quote the price of that particular note number or date price we are going to consider. But when there is no MRN, so obviously we are going to consider the present price, the current price we are going to consider. Okay, so this is the 2 methods of pricing of returns or returns to stores. Okay, so next we will have an illustration number 6. From the following information, prepare stores ledger account as per the FIFO method, that is first in first out method. That means the top balance column, top item should be issued first. The material which we have received first, that will be issued first. Okay, so let us understand the problem. On 1st January, opening stock 200 units at ₹4 each. On 5th January, purchases 100 units at ₹4.40 each. On 10th January, purchases 150 units at ₹4.80 per unit. On 20th January, purchases 180 units at ₹5 each. So these are all the purchase, that means receipts column, which we are going to record it under receipts column. So on 2nd January, there is a issue of 150 units. On 2nd January, there is a issue of 150 units. On 7th January, again there is a issue of 100 units. On 12th January, there is a issue of 100 units. And on 28th January, issues 200 units. So these are all issues, so which we are going to record it under issues column. So on 15th January, return to stores 50 units. On 31st January, stock verification revealed a shortage of 20 units. So in this problem, he has given two extra adjustment. What is that extra adjustment? On 15 January, return to stores 50 units. So from the department which we have issued, from those department, one of the department has sent us back a material. So now that we are going to receive. So we are going to record it under receipts column. But there is no MRN number has been given to charge or to quote a price. So for that we are going to quote that day's price of issue. Clear? That current price of issue we are going to consider. And on 31st January, stock verification has revealed a shortage of 20 units. There is a shortage, so that is 20 units. Okay, so let us open stores ledger account under first in first out method. So give the heading, name of the materials, there is no information about it. Code number, again there is no information. Then description of the material, no information about it. Maximum level, minimum level, and reordering level. Okay, so this is heading part of the table. So now let us open the table. So the table have a date column. So then we have a receipt column. Receipt column will have 4 sub columns, that is GRN, then quantity, then rate and amount. Issues column has MRN, quantity, rate, amount, and balance will have a quantity, rate and amount. Okay, so now let us start the problem. On 1/1/2019 there is a opening stock. So when there is a opening stock, so GRN number dash, quantity dash, rate dash, amount dash, and MRN dash, quantity dash, rate dash, amount dash. So it is very simple. Whenever there is a opening stock given in the problem, so you need not to enter any amount in the receipts column or issues column. But in a balance column, you are supposed to enter 200 quantities at ₹4 each. So the amount is 800 rupees. So this is the opening stock on 1/1/2019. That is 200 at ₹4. Total amount or value of that 800 units. On 2nd January 2019, that is 2/1/2019, receipts column, GRN dash, quantity dash, rate dash, amount dash. Under issues, MRN dash, quantity 150 units at ₹4, because first in first out we follow, and we have only one goods, that is 200 at ₹4. So that means 150 into 4, 600. The balance left out is 50 units at ₹4. So that is 200 rupees or value of goods left in the stores. On 5/1/2019, so again there is a receipt, 100 units at ₹4.40 per unit. So that is 440. Under issue column, MRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, amount also nil. Under balance, quantity 50 units at ₹4, 200 rupees, and 100 at rate of 4.40, 440 rupees. So on 7/1/2019, receipts column, under that GRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, amount also nil. But under issues column, MRN nil, but there is a issue of 100 units. 50 units at ₹4, since it is a first in first out, the top item in the balance column will be issued first. So 50 units of ₹4 each, 200 rupees, and out of left 100, 50 units at ₹4.40, 220 rupees has been issued for 100 units. So the balance will be 50 units of ₹4.40, that comes to 220 rupees. On 10/1/2019, on 10/1/2019, 150 quantity has been received. So GRN number nil, 150 received quantity and at the rate of 4.80. So amount comes to 720. So MRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, and amount also nil. So under balance column, quantity 50 units, 150 and 150 units. So 50 units of 4.40, 220 rupees, and 150 units of 4.80, 720 rupees. So on 12/1/2019, receipt column, GRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, amount also nil. So but in issues column, we do have 100 units has been issued, that is 50 units of 4.40, 220 rupees, 50 units of 4.80, 240 rupees. So the balance is 100 units of 4.80, that is 480 rupees. On 15/1/2019, so in the adjustment he clearly said there is a return of 50 units from the department. So since there is no MRN number, we cannot trace the price. So for that purpose, a recent issue price we are going to consider. So look at on 12/1/2019. So that is 50 units has been issued at 4.40 and 50 units has been issued at 4.80. Which is the last price? 4.80, correct? So return to store 50 units at rupees 4.80. So 240 rupees worth of good material has been received back to the stores. So under issue column nil, 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 and that is MRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, and amount nil. Under balance column, 100 units of 4.80, 480, 50 units of 4.80, 240. So on 20/1/2019, there is a receipt of 180 units. So GRN number nil, that is dash, and quantity 180 units, rate 5 rupees. So amount is 900 rupees. Under issue column, MRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, and amount also nil. So then the balance will be 100 units of rupees 4.80, 480, 50 units 4.80, 240, 180 units of rupees 5, 900 units. So on 28/1/2019, there is a issue. So issue of how many units? 200 units. Okay. So receipts column, GRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, and amount also nil. But under issue column, MRN is also nil. Under issue column, 100 units into 4.80, 480 rupees. 50 units of rupees 4.80, 240 rupees. 50 units of rupees 5, 250 rupees. So the balance will be 130 units. So if you get confusion, look at the 20/1/2019 balance. So that is balance 100 which we have issued first, second 50 we have issued second, and out of 180 units we have issued thirdly 50 units, so that we got 200 units. So out of 180, 50 units has been issued. The left out is 130 units of rupees 5 each. So that is exactly the value of 650 rupees. So on 31/1/2019 there is a shortage. Shortage of how many units? 20 units. Clear? So 20 into 5, 100 rupees. 20 into 5, 100 rupees. So that we have issued, because whenever there is a shortage, we are supposed to issue. Out of 130, we have issued 20 units of rupees 5 each. So 100 rupees. So the balance 130 minus 20, 110. 110 units of rupees 5, 550 units. 550 units. So we are done with the FIFO method, stores ledger account. So now open the balance table. So open small table for a balance, that is quantity, rate, and amount. So what is the quantity left with us? 110 quantity. What is the price? 5 rupees. And what is the amount? 550 rupees. So the balance figure is 110 quantities of rupees 5 each, 550 rupees. Clear? So we are done with the illustration number 6 under first in first out method. So I'll be back right back with one more problem. Until then, take care. Bye bye. See you soon.